Alright. Testing mic, looking good. I see camera, I see tower time, I see Frats Cats giving me shit back in the backseat. Welcome everyone to a late edition of Muckluck Streams. I am your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Muckluck. And this is the first day in over a month or two that I have been late, but my son was very ill. And once we finally got him cleaned up and asleep, and praying he's going to stay asleep, he's in bed. So here I am. I called you Frats Cats, by the way. That would be plural of you. So I logged in for a few minutes earlier, before everything went insane at my house, and I found the one item I missed on the 4th floor, so we have 100%ed that floor. So we got a little bit to do with the machine works, and we got some more excitement to do with these challenges. So let's try out the free the trapped champions, and then destroy the guardian golems before your party is overrun. If we can get enough gold, we can level Kane to level 10 before we go back into the dungeon. Fog Boys, hey Ajax, hey White Tiger, hello, hello. My wife's in the background, it's alright. Alright, let's see. That's the warriors, so we want to free this guy over here first. Ooh, that's pretty loud. My headset was turned up way too loud. Alright. Let's do this and this. Not a guy be stuck in the bear traps for a bit. Alright, we have Mr. Druid. I did a few enchants and stuff as well on my gear earlier today, so the gear is doing a bit better. I actually noticed I had two one-handers, sigils, she's willing, and they had lower auto attack damage, but each one was like plus 30% to your skill damage. So she's still wielding those, so her skill power went up considerably. Drop all of our... Oh, let's move out of that, Alright, I'm going to turn up the speed because we've sort of established a foothold here. I feel like half the challenge of this level was just surviving the cages part, which we've survived. So I'm going to crank this up and see what happens. Hopefully I don't eat my words like yesterday. Oh man, our tank has really run off. Game is loud compared to me. Alright, hang on. Let's see. Audio. I was confused because there's no master volume. There's usually a master volume bar there, but I guess this game doesn't have that. Alright, test 1, 2, test 1, 2. The bars are looking pretty close to the same size on my end. Let me know if that's not enough. Alright. So that was the medium challenge for Tower Guardians. Defend 2 mana orbs while killing all the enemies. Alright. This is the 3rd challenge for Tower Guardians. I wonder how long WD-40 is just gonna stay with me. Throw some AoE up there. think he will never give you up. Maybe a little more on the mic. Do you mean make the mic quieter, Ajax? Or make the mic louder? Make the mic louder? Well, at the very least, for now. Excuse me. For now, I can get closer to the microphone. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? No, it's really not that. My son is very much out of hearing range of me. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. No, I value the input. Let me know if anything sounds weird. I am confused as to what's different because I haven't changed anything. There's not much coming from the left side over there. I just realized I haven't used the mind control like at all this evening. Fix that. Did you check the 1, 2, 1, 2? Yeah, I did. And I can see the audio bar jumping up and down, so I know the mic is at least picking me up. Oh, something else I found out today, which was really cool. Maybe wiggle the red and green wires? What? You talking about the red and green wires that come with, like, old headsets? My wife is yelling poker on Red Dead Redemption 2 cheated her out of money. Wow, she sounds like a keeper. Dude, Tiger, you're freaking me out, man. By the way, I think I fixed the problem with the cinematics in this game looking like garbage. I think it might have been a... here, picture's 1,000 words and all that. Let's see. Let's see if this actually works. Not gonna watch the whole thing, as we watched this yesterday.
Despairing, the Urgante decided then to end their existence,
there's
not willing to harm other
now.
sentient races, who watched with growing horror at the devastation.
So it was a video codec thing. Apparently, this game, instead of having the video, the cinematic recorded like in the game, it's like a separate file, and then it uses the video codec on your computer to play the cinematics. So if your computer has anything out of date or wrong with your codec, then the cinematics either look like garbage or the video and the audio won't be synced up. There was all kinds of stuff I found on the forums about that. But I think we got it. Alright, destroy the portals. This is a hard mode challenge with a reward of an enchant. My friend works on the Rockstar New England team. I'm gonna have him refund her $5.42. Oh wow, the big refund. So one thing I found out earlier today, I was looking this up. Thorns stacks. Look, right there, you see it says thorns twice? I now have 2 different thorns items on the warrior. So he is pumping out a lot of aura damage now, despite the fact that he has like 2 might. You got scared there, Kimmer? Oh yeah, it was the first time I was late in like a month or 2. I don't know, I've been late like 3 times since May. And this one was my kid was having some illness issues, which he's got some meds, he's sleeping it off. unable to step away. Yeah, well, I stepped away briefly and I ran to the computer and I put on Discord and in chat that I would be late. But I wasn't sure who all would see it. Oh wait, can't I mind control portals? I did this once. Alright, there, I mind controlled the portal. I think if there's no enemies alive on the map, I just instant them. So the game starts spawning them faster and faster to compensate. Here we go. Ended it by mind controlling the last mob. Alright, easy peasy. Got the new enchant. I saw the Discord message after I gave you shit. It's alright. Defeat a group of elite guardians and claim a unique relic item. Alright. 52% chance to stun on hit. That's cool. Dude, I was actually thinking, because of my streak of haven't missed a day streaming since May 26th, I was actually thinking, like, if I was in a car accident and they were, like, rushing me to the hospital, I'd be like, you know, someone connect me to Twitch for, like, 10 minutes so I can keep the record going. Oh, that's a good idea, Tiger. Is there... I'd have to look to see if there's a command to do that. Is there? Or did you just make that up? Oh man, that's a great idea. One day I looked into making a counter, like something to have in like the corner of the stream of like how many consecutive days streaming. But then I couldn't easily find out how to do that, so I ended up vetoing that. But... And I know it's possible, because it's very similar from what I read to setting up like a deaths counter for if you're playing Dark Souls. Hospital livestream? Heck yeah. Have the Pokemon Go players teach me how to do it. Yes, Hobbit, it's your boy. Blast this guy in the corner. Oh, that was it. Alright. Got our unique weapon. That was easy. C++ makes my head hurt again. Oh, man. That's one thing I never studied, was the C+ stuff. Alright, we can get Kane level 10 now. Let's see what he gets. Command Aura... Party Mana 30? Self-healing, party... I can upgrade the heal. I can upgrade the wall. Upgrade the charge. Oh, I can't do both. Tough call. I guess I'll do the dash for now. Alright, what are we gonna do with the stats? B minus. These Ferguson's workshop was amazing. We were moving around the hallways, taking over gyms while the sick kids were resting. Oh man. Let's do... We have disgusting amounts of hit points right now on this character. Like, compared to the Whisper with 281, he's got 775. So, let's do triple speed for more cooldowns. Alright. So at this point, more gold doesn't do anything, because we have done... Everybody's level 10, which is as high as they can go right now. So I can postpone these last few challenges until we get more money. I think I've actually already got that enchant. So let's go into the tower. We're 87% of the way done with the 5th floor. Drudene. You're Drudene with a side job of skooma, right? Funded by the lusty Argonian maid. Watch path. Path is blocked. A battle must have taken place here in the past. Oh, just to show you guys. So this thing has Thorns 1. Does 15% of the owner's armor value as damage per second in 4 meters of you. And then I enchanted the pants with Thorns 2. Same thing, but it's 22%. So 22 and 15. I googled, does the Thorns item stack? Found the exact question on their forums, and a game master was like, yeah, they do. So there's like no doubt. I'm like, that's so awesome! Whoa, friggin' Ultron. This construct doesn't look like anything we've seen so far. I think it must be one of those Deva things. A race of mechanical people. Could the tower itself have constructed these beings? Another defense mechanism of some kind? We can ask the Avatar when she appears. I forgot my voice for this guy. We can ask the Avatar when she appears. If she reappears. It has been quite some time. Wait a second, Mech. Do you know anything about the Tower Avatar? Tower Avatar. There is no record of any such manifestation in my memory. Oh, she's a fake. I knew there was something about her. Hold on, Maeve. You're not familiar with any caretaker of this tower. She's visited and helped us a number of times. Searching, please stand by. No, my apologies, but there is no record of any caretaker in my memory. It is certainly possible this caretaker took position during the time I was deactivated and that my memory banks were never updated. That must be it then. Those expedition people never mentioned her either. She must be a more recent addition to the tower. Yaldorf, I must create a memory of this creature's remains, this Deva. Does your learned mind tell you anything about it? No, friend Frohe. The metal of this exoskeleton is unknown to me, though by quick study I doubt our weapons could penetrate it easily for whatever it's worth. Enough. I grow tired of these pointless speculations. Must we always contemplate every single thing we encounter here? What is, is. What will be, will be. A most peculiar perspective coming from a race which supposedly valued knowledge above all else. Tell us, Mystic, are all shadows so short-sighted and simplistic, or are you unique among your people? Damn! Elven mockery, all bark and no bite. Such incessant, fruitless banter. Perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps you are not the Six after all. Enough! We must behave like uncivilized brutes, constantly at each other's throats? Do not forget we are all here for one common goal. If we can agree on nothing else, let this one thing bind us. If we are to have any chance of success, our egos must be left behind here and now. Only as one do we have a chance at all of completing my lord's task, and from this we currently stray. Back to the task at hand. Long conversation. Okay. Deva Pendant. Parasis, armor pen, magic pen, alright. Gold. So one thing I'd like to do while I'm by a teleport... Oh, wait. What is that stuff? Apparently I missed a bunch of things back there. Shoot. Okay, in a minute. Where's the, There it is, dispensing machine. So I got some more codes for the dispensing machine yesterday, and I need to plug them in and see what kind of gear is going to come out of it. Frets, I do my best. Alright, hang on. I saved them in a notepad. Alright, here we go. Boots, 4756. Mountainous Obsidian Sabatons of Torrent. Okay. Purple Crystal Stock, 7703. Alright. Life Force Spirit Enchantment, 9993. There was a puff of smoke, but nothing happened. Did it just teach us the enchant? Titan Spirit Enchantment, 0409. Same thing. Secret Platform, 0515. Okay, that's meant for a different machine. And we've already done everything above this on my list. Alright, cool. So that's all the items from the dispensary. Sir Muckluck Bartholomew Bonaparte. What was the name? Sir Reginald Bartholomew Muckluck Esquire the Third. It was something like that. Alright. I need to double back by those treasure chests. Hashtag leave no chest behind. Oh, pish posh. Oh, Reginald, I disagree. Oh, that's why. I didn't loop back after I went down the stairs. The stairs didn't show on the map, so I didn't realize that I had done. Alright, give me that loot. Alright. Oh, maybe I did. I used the forge. I just didn't see the... Okay, I just didn't see the boxes. Thank you, map, for showing me. Okay. This a fight? Give me a fight. I'll mess you up. I'll mess you up, robots. I wonder how many floors are in this place. Like, I don't know what percentage of the game I am through right now. Hey, Hurrytron! Good to see you, buddy. Ah, crap. Oh. Nice. Okay, so this is one of those terrible fights where my people start off on opposite sides. However, the two people on the right-hand side both have movement skills. Just gonna abandon the robot. Why are you so slow? Oh man, I'm gonna have to inspect Kane after this is over. Look at this guy. What is going on? At least his charge works. Good lord. Like, oh, there. Movement speed -2 on top of what he already had. But skill damage increased by 50%. Okay, that's the problem. I was like, dang. Good evening, Hurrytron. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you, man. Hey, Chip, what's up? Wanna join? Your fans await. Are you just gonna climb under there and leave your butt hanging out again? Oh, slow time! Oh, that's not a player, okay. I thought that was a player with very low health. Ooh, can't mind control those. Can't mind control anything currently on the screen. Well, you done with me already? Just gonna leave me with the crotch cam, huh? Oh, you know what? He probably freaking moved it. The next time he comes over here, I'll line it back up. I can totally blame Chip. It's resting on the desk and he walks back and forth all the time. When blaming Chip is 100% within my capability. Get him! Oh my gosh. Alright, let's do this. Let's put down a healing totem next to us. Let's get here. Oh man, this is rough. He like can't move except when he's charging. It's ridiculous. White Tiger, have you seen the meme of the, it's like the big golden retriever, and he's got like saddlebags, and there's golden retriever puppies in the side bags, and it says, "I come with 2 subwoofers." Very relevant to your current conversation. There's I guess it's these rocks right here. Oh, look down here. There's like some romantic skeletons down here on a rowboat. Nice little Easter egg. Like, don't involve us in your violence. We're here for love. You've unlocked a new set of challenges. Maintenance mechs. Nice. Letter. This will surely be my last letter. I sent out a party to scout our rear over an hour ago. I told them to come back within 10 minutes, but they have not yet returned. I can't spare anyone else to form a search party for fear of reducing our numbers further. We've barely enough explosives to block off the corridors, but I won't risk leaving our comrades behind. No, we will stand our ground and fight to the last. Aww, that was stupid. You're all dead now. Found some golds, which is much needed. I'm very low after that last cane. Oh, what's happening, camera? There's a thingamajigger over there. Too bad I can't use my movement skills when I'm not in combat. I just teleport over. The sense of dread grows each day, as if impending doom lurks around the every corner. Though I know this for a fact in my heart, I dare not share it with the others. We've slain dozens of the Deva, holding our line with ease, then without warning or explanation, new types of mechs came against us. Stronger, faster, with nigh impenetrable armor. With no defense against them, our only option was to fall back. Could the Deva have been toying with us this whole time, or simply sending weaker scouts against us, probing our strengths and weaknesses? Only 3 of us remain now. There's no doubt in my mind we will all die when the next attack comes. My single desperate prayer that fool Brompton will switch the generator back on before the Davis attack arrives. I know he's renowned as a mage, but as a soldier he's all spit and polish and no spine. He must have panicked and shut it down to save his own skin. The worst part of waiting for the inevitable, knowing full well, is we could have made it to the rift and sealed it behind us. If only Brompton and Roman Beast's troops gave us the support when we called for it, if their men had rallied to our side, perhaps we could have even located the missing chief engineer. Ah, strife. Pull the lever, Krunk! I made a bridge. Oh, was it the search for Atlantis or whatever? He's like, look, boom, I made a bridge. Took like 10 seconds. Is it gonna classify this as secret area? That gun, original edition. Okay. Let's look at the Ranger. So 69.7 DPS with the two-hander. If I dual-wield guns, 66.7, slightly less. Alright. Lots of armor penetration, though. But this has 4 speed on it. Hey, welcome back, Joe. So, just gonna keep using the bow for now. Lesser Scroll, 3% to fire resist. 2 to the tank. Ooh, heavy steel door, alright. Stasis chamber. Beneath a small mound of scrap metal, your champions find a bunch of torn pages. Most have faded with time, but one in the middle reads, "A most wondrous thing! During one of the surveys of this floor, our team came upon a door made of an unknown metal fused with some kind of indecipherable magic. Unable to open the door, our team called for my expertise. Bringing the most brilliant engineers and magi with me to study it, I'm certain now that the door is not an original part of the tower. It must have been constructed much later, perhaps only a few years before the sacrifice. The mark of the first Magus Proteus himself is inscribed on the door. After much effort, we realized it is beyond our means to open, right now. We've decided to continue our exploration of the lower level." Hopefully it's a little better. "In the hope of finding a way to open the door at a later time. But we have been extremely careful in recovering artifacts, but perhaps it is time to take more risks. Fortune favors the bold, as they used to say back in the olden days. Whatever is hidden behind this door must be incredibly important. Chief Engineer Conrad." And we see lots of robots in there ready to freaking murder us. Old Scroll 2129. Okay, Scroll 2129. Got it. So I guess we try that at the vending machine. Oh, ancient chest. Okay. Gold. These electropods reverberate in my brain. Ancient containers for the power from electricity. Their constant blue glow and sporadic sparks of miniature lightning, a true testament to the power of the ancients' ability to literally capture lightning in a bottle. Yes, that's exactly what's happening here. I don't know which way I was supposed to go first, but I'm gonna quick save. Stand back, boys. A mysterious locked door. That's my department. "Nay, lassie, this door is beyond your ability to open. Better let me have a look." "Both of you should stand back. Keen eyes or adept hands will not help here. This is a thing of magic." "Be silent. You're ill-equipped for this. Let the Queen of Shadows examine it." Whisper slipped between the others and thrust her ethereal arm inside the door. Inside? Oh, she just like ghost arms inside the door. Her face enveloped in deep concentration. Observing your party from atop the crystal throne, you realize her champions are becoming more and more hostile toward each other. While some animosity is to be expected within any group forced together in such intimate conditions, there should have been some measure of brotherhood formed between them by now. The friction among your champions seems to have increased significantly since entering the current level of the tower. Eager to understand the problem at hand, you probe the minds of the party and sense something unusual. There is a strange pressure within their minds, an external force pushing back against you. Forced to increase your mental effort, you concentrate harder, using all your effort to understand this unexpected presence. In only a few short moments, a familiar presence floods your mind. Yes, so you finally have found it. She is back and she keeps her eyes on you again. Is that the Tower Avatar? What do you mean? She? The Tower Avatar? Thank you. Is she the one responsible for dividing my people? Yes, the Avatar, self-proclaimed guardian of this place. I'm surprised you did not discover her interference earlier. I have told you before that she will hinder your progress by whatever means necessary. Did you assume the creation of hostile guardians is the only power she has? Ah, my dear boy, think again. Boy? I'm hardly a boy now. To an everlasting being such as myself, what else could you be? You are a child. Did you just assume my gender? You are a child in my eyes and will always remain so. Do not be offended. You are all like children to me. The future of our world, the very thing I am sworn to protect at any cost, for this and this alone is my sole purpose. Strange to live so long and see things as you do. I'm not sure I want that perspective or responsibility. Tell me more about the Avatar. She's been absent for some time. Where is she now? She must be preoccupied elsewhere in the tower. In truth, I do not know. She hides herself from me as I hide myself from her. What can I do about her influence on the party? There is one course of action. Exert even stronger pressure to counter hers. My champions risk everything descending this tower. I will not rob them of their free will. Stripping them of all that they are, forcing them into being mere wooden puppets of my whim, I will do no such evil. As you wish. Do what you will, but be ready, for the time will come when their hidden desires turn into open hostility. Sooner or later, they will force you to choose sides. You must choose wisely. But the mental state of your champions is not why I speak to you now. I come to explain the door before which your heroes now stand. This metal bars the way to the final resting place of someone dear to me. She has no bearing on your champions reaching the bottom of the tower. I ask of you, respect the sanctity of this place. No! Let her rest in peace. Do not seek entry to this chamber. I understand. Who was she? Would there be time for such a lengthy discussion? I would explain her identity, but I grow fatigued and must rest. Farewell for now, boy. The presence in your mind fades, and the mysterious voice vanishes from your consciousness. The silence once again draws your attention to your party, who continue their inspection of the strange door. As you ponder the best way to pull your champions back from the door, leaving the remains within undisturbed, the door suddenly unlocks. The faintest of feminine giggles echoes in your mind. Well done, Whisper, you opened it! Did you doubt my ability? Alright, save game. That was a lengthy conversation. Hey, robots! What's that one, like, looks like Diamond Head from Ben 10? Oh, was that a Sky Guardian? Alright. Alright, Troy, the lightning has stopped for a minute. But only a minute. Oh my gosh, he's so slow. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of AoE. Ah, can I control the Sky Guardian? Is it safe? He like peeks around the corner. Where are they going? I wonder if I put this here, if it can still hit them while they have to come around. Oh, they don't have to come around the corner. They can melee through that. That's weird. Throw some bear traps. I control that one. More bear traps. Oh, she's at 19 mana. I need to save some up. Get out of the red circle. Where's our our tank's over there? Having a grand old time. Welcome to Robot Suppression with Makla. Where I will be your guide. Please keep your sets of trade tables in their upright positions at all times. Because fighting with the robots can cause turbulence. Oh, crap! I wasn't watching Kane. I'm used to Kane being immortal. Houston, we have a dead tank. That also means that one of our 2 heals is no longer available to us. So I need to try to not take stupid damage if I can. I also don't have the wall anymore. We need to build a wall. Oh. We're getting there. Oh, that guy's... Whoops. Okay, that guy's 75% resistant to air. I'm like, man, the air bows are doing very little to that thing. Oh, that's the wrong button. We just teleported on top of him. Hi. Okay, who needs a tank? We have enough pets. Oh my goodness. You know, I've heard about it, Mr. Tiger, and it's a pretty neat playstyle. I think I might try it. Your party enters a room filled with strange equipment, large tubes and metal conduits, glass ropes pulsating with flashing lights. Oh, like fiber? Machines of all shapes and sizes buzzing with soft whirs and pops. A large metal chamber with a translucent door dominates the center of the room. It's the beginning of Fallout 4. Look at this, there's a body inside. Whoever she was, she must have been a great warrior to be preserved like this. But once again, your assumptions are incorrect, Marksman. This is no corpse. I can see the life spark within her, faint, but there nonetheless. Quickly, we must find a way to open the sarcophagus. But how? Do we dare press buttons and turn levers at random, hoping for the best when a life is at stake? Mech, do you know what it is? Affirmative, this is a stasis device. It preserves a person inside, suspending them in time. Splendid, my dear Mech. Do you know how to open it? Affirmative. Shall I do it? Of course, hurry up and do it. I don't even get to make a choice here. Oh man, these sick animations. Woo! Oh, is she gonna be the last party member? There's one more that I haven't found yet that was a female silhouette. Before your champion's eyes, a figure emerges from the stasis tank. A human female in her 20s, dressed in skin-tight clothing. Unlike anything you've ever seen. Even more astonishing is the dark gray mechanical arm substituting one of flesh. It's Gage from Borderlands. Its fingers opening and closing, wrist and elbow articulating with dexterity equal to any normal appendage. Hey, whoa. The girl's legs wobble with weakness, forcing her to grab onto the tank to keep from falling over. I like how none of my party is there to help her. We're all just like, good luck. Without thinking, Kane rushes to her side to help, but she recoils from his touch, her face flushed with wide-eyed confusion. Do not be afraid, Your Grace. We mean only to offer aid. The girl shakes her head a few times as if to force her to her senses. With a sudden stern look, she hops back from Kane, focuses her gaze towards the party, and raises her hands in front of her in a defensive manner. Let me try. Sheath your weapons, all of you. Clearly she doesn't understand us. She's terrified. Whoever you are, don't... And then Kane runs up. Whoever you are, don't be alarmed. No harm will come to you by our hands, I promise. A massive dark shadow drops across the startled young woman as Boron approaches. When the Frosting extends his hand in an effort to help calm the girl, she gasps and recoils. Rakem quickly steps before the giant, pushing him back with one hand while gesturing for the girl to calm down with the other. Easy, Frohe, don't spook her. A sudden look of recognition spreads across the girl's face. She lowers her arms and steps confidently toward Rakem. Gorgon de Agomon Brukenag Brukenok. Every member of the party stops in their tracks and listens to the young woman. Is she speaking Dwarvish or something? Though none understand her words. Puzzled. I've never met a dwarf that doesn't speak Dwarvish. I'm afraid I can't answer you proper, my lady. If my ears serve me, you're speaking the old tongue. Not a dwarf alive today that still speaks the old way, nor truly understands it. Grun spake aguru usuman kamentuk, especially among my new friends here. Not alive today? What a strange thing to say. Who are you? Where am I? We're a team of explorers. We found this chamber and opened the machine you were sleeping in. I'm the leader of this group. Kane, who are you? Straining and holding her head. I am Kayla. What? What had happened? Where is everyone else? Did Dalmor send you to retrieve me? How are we faring in war? Did we manage to save the Stone Citadel? What? What is it? Your eyes are so lost. We don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm not sure how to tell you this, but it looks like you've been asleep for a long time. A very long time. Long time? What day is it? I think the more accurate answer to your question is the year, not the day. It is 1001 AS. 1001 AS? What does that even mean? The Veth era calendar has no such year. We're not familiar with the calendar you mentioned. Ours is the one measured from the distant past. AS means after sacrifice. We know that the ancients started to count the time anew after this event, though we don't really know what the sacrifice refers to. In any case, I'm afraid that at least 1,000 years must have passed while you were asleep. 1,000 years? That's not possible. No! My brother! Where is my brother? Third skeleton from the left. Kayla's eyes dart around the room like a panicked animal trapped in a corner. Without warning, her legs give out from under her and she slumps to the floor exhausted. Tears stream from her closed eyes. Your party gathers around the distraught girl, offering as much comfort as they can. A few moments later, Kayla calms down and starts asking questions. Your party describes the current state of Artara, their own adventures in the tower, and their ultimate goal of reaching the bottom. The coma memes. They're like, you've been in a coma for 30 years, and they're like, oh man, I can't wait to play Half-Life 3. Or man, I can't wait to read how Berserk ended. Yeah, I've seen a few of those. In turn, Kayla discusses the state of Artara during the time she remembers. Unfortunately, sleeping for 1,000 years has led to significant memory gaps and loss. She could not explain who she is or even how she ended up with an artificial arm. Wait, really? Seems like something you would know. What was the year you were fighting? Who was your enemy? Do you know anything about the mysterious power that resides below? I don't remember, I'm sorry. But you mentioned some names. Daelnor, the Stone Citadel, the War. I know. They just came to me, like fragments of a dream that you only remember for a short time after waking. I hope you don't hold it against me, I swear. I do not intend to deceive you. I'm sure more of it will come back to me in time. You're getting a little too rough. Let us return to the throne room. You can rest there and we will introduce you to my lord. Pulling Kane aside. I'm not sure that's such a good idea, Kay. We don't know anything about her. She could be a threat. With the way this tower is, she's most definitely a threat, but at the very least trouble. I can smell it. A creature that frail? A threat? Unlikely. No, we will take her back for an audience with my lord. If she's unworthy, it will not remain hidden from his eyes. I am like God to this man. Let us go. My lord will have many questions. As you wish, but I'm afraid I won't be able to answer any new question your lord puts to me. I'll try, but my head hurts so much I just can't seem to remember. Alright, is it... Yeah, okay, it auto-takes me. That's a... Wait. It's reversed. Her other arm was mechanical a minute ago. Kayla has arrived before the Crystal Throne, a true ancient locked in stasis for over 1,000 years. Unlike your other champions, you cannot sense what Kayla thinks or feels. Perhaps her body is simply too different, or perhaps she uses some mental technique to block you. Or she's a robot. The young woman has been through so much, it is a wonder her mind did not shatter when everything was explained to her. You cannot but admire her inner strength and resolve. She approaches closer, bows her head slightly in a sign of respect, and speaks in a deep, melodic tone. Welcome. I was told that you hear and see everything that takes place in the tower. That is good. We don't have to waste time, and I can get to the point. Allow me to join your team. I need to find out what had happened while I was locked in stasis. I need to learn the fate of my brother. I offer you my strong arm, keen eye, and a master-level knowledge of mechanics. If you don't allow it, I will search the tower from top to bottom alone if I must. You smile warmly, seeing the determination in her eyes, and you wonder what her real story is. If only she were not hindered by an inability to recall her past, there is so much she could reveal. Though she may never recover her memories, you allow her to accompany your party to learn the fate of her brother. Kayla has joined your party. This is the last player character that I know of. Kayla, an engineer, is a mystery. One of the ancients, locked in the stasis since time of sacrifice. Her knowledge of arcane clockwork technology is unparalleled, giving her access to many diverse skills. She can summon a fierce mechanized guardian, or stun enemies with powerful chain lightning. Having lived through the time of the Great Sacrifice, she knows much of the tower and its purpose that is hidden to the other party members, yet is slow to trust new companions. She resides in the Artificer Hall. You can train her when you find a suitable tome of knowledge. Okay. Girl, what's your skills? What level does she start at? 6. What kind of gear does she use? Guns. She uses guns and leather. Alright, let's see what kind of skills we got. Rapid fire. Increases attack speed for a time. You can give your stuff splash or more damage per hit. Summon Lightning Rod. Discharge Chain Lightning every 3 seconds, which jumps between enemies. Max jumps +1, stun duration. Electric Cage. Locks enemies inside for a duration. Summon Mech. Creates a group of unstable mechanical constructs for a random duration? What? What? A random duration. And it starts out summoning 4, and you can immediately upgrade it to summon 6? Void Grenade. Throw a grenade infused with unstable void energy. Okay. So there's lots of void damage. Tesla Cannon. Shoot a wide beam of pure energy, dealing very high damage. Alright. So this makes the beam narrower but larger damage. And this makes the beam wider with a blind. I can't read Gravity Pull or summon Titan yet. So if I could take Kane out of the party and put her in and have 4 summoners. Sort of. Alright, well, we've been holding on to those guns. I mean, let's just give them to her. Let's see. We're gonna need the mana regen. So we definitely are gonna need some gold to get this girl upgraded. So I want to see how good she is. Let's see, health, mana increase. No, that's not what we want. We need a lot of slots here. Alright, so we need leather armor for the full body, pretty much. Alright, craft. Have her selected. Looks like I can make dark gold armor. Alright, medium armor. I guess I'm gonna make purple quality stuff because I've got so dang many purple crystals. Ooh, a lot of negatives on that one. Okay. Alright, and let's equip that stuff. Okay. And now I gotta deal with her level. So she's level 6 now. I need to upgrade the Artificer Hall. Oh, have I still not? Oh, I still haven't found the next Artificer Hall thing yet. The blueprint for it. All right, so I need a bit more gold right now. Let's go ahead and do another challenge here. Armored Guardian Swarm. Actually, wait, that doesn't even give gold. The whole point of this is gold. Okay, destroy the portals. Fine. Let's knock this out. You are still in battle mode, aren't you? I see you. Random people join the stream, see me looking down at my crotch. You're still in battle mode. Like, if I used her and replaced Kane in the party, I lose my second heal and Stonewall. Those are pretty clutch. If I go for the full summoner gamble. Oh my god. Kane, really? Except the thing I had mind control earlier broke, so he's finishing that off. After this, I gotta see if I can do something about Kane's movement speed. It's becoming a bit of an issue. Alright, so Kane, let's look at your gear for a second. So this ring gives -2 movement, but it gives one of the Thorn's auras, which is like half his damage. Alright, anything else give minus movement? His chest piece does. Okay. Anything else? Alright, so chest and ring. So the chest is the one that has the absurd amount of hit points and armor. I had been saving this to see if I could make this better. If I do this, 775 and 96 becomes 686 and 90. So let's do item forge, armor, 92. So we've gone from 96 to 92, but we no longer have the -2 to speed, to movement speed. All right, let's see if we can enchant this armor with anything useful. Let's see. Regenerative oils, mantle of immunity, elemental protection, magi bastion, resistance aura, regenerate mana. Probably regenerative oils. Rub those oils on the skin. Alright. And even because of my current blueprints, even if I get enough gold to level her up, she's going to be 7. In my current party, the max is 10 for everybody. So I'm not sure I could use her in the party right away. Let me see. 700 gold. 200 gold more. Do I have a challenge that gives 200 gold? You're falling. Okay, here we go. Defeat the fire elemental and his guards. So we could do this, then we'll level up Kayla and read another one of her skills and see if she's worth having in the party over somebody else. Okay, yep, he's a little bit faster. Basically, half of the minuses are gone now. Alright. Oh, this is something. Alright. A lot of squishies barraging us. Is that the boss? That is the boss. Dude, you just hopped down. Now you're just gonna attack me again? There's some bear traps there just to bleed damage. Oh, I thought you were over there fighting. I'm just gonna try to heal through the damage of this thing. Oh. I thought killing him would end the level, but he was like 85% of the level. There's still a few more stragglers coming. Let's turn up the game speed for these last bits. A few stragglers. There we go. Okay, so barracks, train Kayla. Let's take a look at the other skills she just got. Gravity pull. Gravity vortex, pulling enemies toward its center and dealing damage. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've definitely seen a variety of this in many other games. So now I'm just wondering about that Summon Titan. That counts 6, 7. That's wild. So what does this do? It ups the max damage, the armor pen, the health. The fact that their duration is between 20 and 60 seconds bothers me. So if you went full summoner with her, you'd have summon lightning rod, summon mech, and summon titan. And then one other thing. You could do gravity pull for crowd control, electric cage to do crowd control. This goes weakness. Or rapid fire just for ranged DPS. Rapid fire would definitely be the all-purpose one. Alright, let's do that. What are the lightning rod options? Stun or more jumps? So it already does 3 jumps. I'd probably do stun. And what else we got? The void grenade and the Tesla cannon. Really like this. Alright, rapid fire options. More damage per attack. And during this time, you're hitting 50% faster, don't forget. Or splash damage. Probably more single target damage, I would think. Alright, what about the net? Assuming I wanted to use the net. Gives it the enemy weakness, or does air damage per second? Weakness is when they do less damage, right? Not they're more fragile. If they're doing less damage, but they're in a net, it's probably not a big deal. Not many things have void resist. Oh, I don't have void resist. I don't know about the enemies. I'm just looking at crowd control options right now. Pull strength weak. I'll try this out for now and see what happens. Character. What are we gonna do here? Let's add a few points of life. And then probably lots of mastery and speed, I would think. Plus we need mana to spam our stuff. Something like that. And we can always respec. We've got 193 purple rocks. Okay. So let's try this out in a challenge and see what happens. Just for funsies. Let's see. Let's do a hard, because I can do impossible challenges. Let's do a hard challenge. Take Kane out and put Kayla. Oh, hold on. The order's all messed up. I need them to be in the same spots that I'm accustomed to. Okay, let's see how she works. Does she have like a Christmas bow on her butt? Kayla, you skank. What the heck? Alright, so Rapid Fire has an auto cast option. That's awesome. Alright. Okay. What are the little gear things? Alright, hold on. Let's try some of these out. So does the lightning rod work like the summoned bow? Is my first question. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't see a hit point bar on it. I think I think the lightning rod's untargetable. Wait, why does this say unit deals no damage? Oh wait, when I got the stun upgrade, did that take away the damage? That's still pretty cool, though. It's stun locking stuff. I'm gonna have to read that tooltip closer. See if I'm taking away the damage. Alright, let's try... Summon mechs. That's so many! Sock and bop. Oh, they're so fragile, though. Wow! Those went down quick. Alright, electric cage. Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's summon our distractions. So let's just do all... Oh my god. She almost ate it. So electric cage is pretty cool. It's practically a wall that does damage. Like they can't cross the threshold. You shall not pass. Go tiny angry robots. So, if you can keep them alive, either with heals, or by having them behind the obelisk or the int, they do a lot of damage. It's like having 6 little glass cannons. Oh, get out of that, girl. You don't have an escape move. I do like her. So they did 60. So I summoned them twice. One time they died immediately. The second time they stuck around and got to kill like 2 guys, and they did 1,600 damage. She did 5k. Negative 20% damage mitigated. Is she amplifying damage that hits her? Is her armor that bad? Oh, we unlocked a new enchant. That's good. Now she is level 7. Everyone else in the party is level 10. So that's a thing. But she's cool. I like her. And I haven't even gotten to see the Summon Titan yet. I do like the electric cage. It's like another wall. Alright, so... yeah, it still says it does damage, even when you get the stun upgrade. Yeah, I think I'll keep the stun. There's rarely 4 enemies in range. I'm fine with... I'd rather have 3 enemies stunned than a 4th one getting touched. Ooh. Now the other mech upgrade was have 4 mechs instead of 7, but they explode when they die for 181 void. Which it's basically like they get 2 more autos off right before they die if they get killed. So I don't know if that's worth it, but because you're having 4 instead of 7 of them. But it is an option. Alright, interesting. Alright, so she had, what was it, negative 20% mitigation? What was that about? So she has -8, or she has a total of -9 earth and -7 water right now. Alright, let me see what we can do about some of her stuff here. Let's see. Regeneration. Skill damage. Gotta be skill damage, because that's robots. That's all her buttons, basically. Her skills, you might say. It's her skills. Magi Bastion again. Not Thorns. Infinite mana? Was she having mana problems? I don't know if she was having mana problems. I don't think she was. I think I got to use her skills every time they were, because they had like a minute-long cooldown. So let's do Magi Bastion for now. Alright. and head enchant. Magic pen and armor pen or more crit chance. She's skill based, not might based, so I'm not really going to spend crystals on either of those right now. Oh yes, more cooldown reduction. Hell to the yeah. Alright. Increased resistance to all elements or increase movement speed in combat. She does not have an escape move, so we need to increase her movement speed for sure. What is this? Restore 1 mana per each weapon hit. Since she's dual wielding, would that be a lot of mana? I'm gonna wait on that. I don't know if she needs that. Our amulet can't hold an enchant. Okay, so let's go to Item Forge. And is there anything I want to upgrade in here? Oh, heck yeah. More points in Mastery right here. Or I could do Skill Power. But Mastery gives Skill Power, right? I don't know which one gives more. I don't know, is 1 Mastery worth 5% Skill Power? I don't know what's better. I'm going to do Mastery now, because that's Skill Power and also Mana Regen. But I don't know how high that goes. Alright, these you can also upgrade Mastery on. This one, Skill Power. You've got the power. This... I don't know. None of it speaks to me, okay? None of it speaks to me. Cooldown reduction. Oh, that's interesting. Did it already have cooldown reduction before I enchanted it? Or did I enchant it and now I can amplify the enchant at the item forge? I'm not sure which. Okay, what about gun upgrade? Main damage, armor pen. Let's just do... Well... I guess that's not as simple as I thought. Alright, I'll wait. We need more speed for sure. Okay, I'll leave everything like that. I'm gonna go back into the tower. I'm gonna bring the party like this, and I'm gonna try it out. Now, again, she's 3 levels below the others, and if I have to, I can swap in Kane at any time, I believe. Oh, I think I just need a quick save. Yeah, what's the... I mean, I guess I could pop to town and then do it. Is there a way to change your team down here? I don't know. Oh, she's carrying the torch now. Oh, enchant scroll. Hey. Reflects 50% of physical damage before armor back to the enemy as true damage. That's pretty hot. That would be pretty cool on Kane. Alright. I'll say one thing that's kind of a bummer. This is just me talking about like game design. If, like, let's say she's your favorite character, you don't get her till, like, by the way, she's got some high boots. You don't get her till this far in the game. Like, let me look at my Steam for a sec. I'm 27 hours into the game. So if she's your favorite character and then there's only like 5 more hours of gameplay, that would be a real bummer. Like, if they make a continuation to this, I hope that they let you do more character design early on. So those are the creatures you mentioned. Deva, was it? Let me examine them. Did you pick up the gold by the extended bridge? I'll double check. Please do, my lady. I bet we can learn a great deal from you. I cannot believe there's a true ancient walking among us. Ha! Our tale, no matter what happens, truly is an epic for the ages. Kayla examines the remnants of the mech carefully, drawing a frown upon her face. This is not made by man or dwarf or any of the other races of Artara. I cannot find any power source, as if it drew its power directly from whatever or whoever resided inside. But there is no space for anyone in there. Every inch is full of mechanisms. I could hardly fit a single gauntlet in the small empty space in the middle of its torso. There's no question. It must have been an autonomous construct able to act on its own. If that were true, Master Dwarf, there would be a processor unit, and there is not. No, this construct was not programmed. I don't think it was controlled remotely either. This construct is truly alien and vastly superior by design to anything we create ourselves. Deep sadness appears on Kayla's face. That is, that we could have created ourselves back in my times, your ancient times, when I was living with the others. Mumbling, pretty airtight alibi there, princess.
Do not fear, patron. Though many years may pass, snow falls in the winter and flowers bloom in the spring. The world will become familiar to you again in time.
I don't know if that's possible for me now, Man of the North, but thank you. Perhaps at least some measure of comfort in time. Alright. Well, there's some gold hiding back there. Alright, Tiger's thinking I might have missed something back here by the extender bridge. Let me take a look and see. I think this is it. Cool, 44 gold. Like, I'm looking at how she runs, I get the feeling that the person who did the motion capture for her was someone running in heels who was not used to running in heels. Like, I can't even tell you what's wrong with it. It just looks funny. Or maybe you're just not used to seeing people run in heels and that's how they look. On to the next level, my friends. Soon we will know all the secrets this ancient tower holds. Everyone moves to enter the stairwell except Kayla. The young woman hesitates and looks back to the empty room. Rockham immediately notices, stops, and turns. One by one, the other champions follow suit, waiting for their newest member to join them. Is everything okay, my lady? Well, it's just that Of course, how foolish of us. You sought audience with my lord, but he did not command us to take you with us. You wish to remain here, to try and rediscover your memory through the machines of this level? Well, no, not exactly. I hope not, I just gave you a lot of gear. I need to find out what happened to my brother. I can't really explain it, but I know I won't be able to rest until I discover how and when he died. If you don't know where to look, why nay travel with us? You'll nay find a better group to cover ground within these halls. You make a convincing argument, son of Rogheim. I accept your offer. Your party approaches the stairs to the next floor. Mech starts to buzz excitedly. Oh, is he still with us? What is it, Mech? Is there some danger ahead? No, I am just programmed to remain on this level. However, seeing that my services are no longer required, I would like to continue with you. Ha! We never considered otherwise. Of course you can come with us. I hope you can navigate the stairs easily. If our past experiences are to be repeated, we should expect a very long descent ahead of us. Wait a moment, this is a simple maintenance robot. I wanted to suggest to let me deconstruct it so I can get the power source. It is almost unused. I can place it inside my amulet. We will get a powerful relic if we do that. No, I would not prefer that. I do not wish to be deconstructed. Then I promise I will remove the power source very carefully, not damaging any of your processing circuits. When we find a new power source, we will come back and activate you again.
Hold on, Kayla, what if we don't find it? We all grow fond of our friend Mech now, didn't we? Don't speak on my behalf, Eric. If we get rid of this buzzing annoyance, I will not complain for a second.
Neither will I. Be done with it quick, Kayla. Mages. You despise anything which is not made of stone, wood, or magic. Fortunately, I lead this party, so I decide we will not deactivate it. You lead this party? Are you out of your mind? But it's just a plain robot. Just do not mistake his eloquence for an intelligence. This is just clever programming. He will never feel anything. He remarks about not wanting to be deconstructed is just a glitch in programming, I'm sure of that. The party starts to argue vehemently. Kayla only watches the exchange with a mild confusion. You realize you need to act before heated argument turns to blows. What is going on? A simple decision as this and your champions can't agree on it? What shall it be then? So, I want to keep the robot. However, 3 members of my current party will be happy if I let them deconstruct it. So let's do... I mean, really, there's cons to either of these. So let's do let the party decide. Eric, Whisper, and Kayla won. Bord and Rockham are sad. So... who? Oh, Maeve. Maeve didn't contribute to the conversation at all.
As much as the party quarrels worry you, you let your champions decide their own fate. After a short time, they agree on a vote. The decision is to disable Mech and recover his power source. Kayla expertly removes a power source from Mech. She then places the small crystal inside her amulet, which starts to glow with intense light. Rockhem's face is flushed red with anger at the sight of this. Rockhem, do not worry. I'm sure we will find a power source somewhere below. We will come back then, and I will activate the robot again. I certainly hope so, you heartless. He helped us so much, and what is your payment? Killing him. Be silent, Rockham. It has been decided. Besides, he's not dead, only shut off. He speaks no more, moves no more. To me, it looks very much like being dead. Shall I demonstrate it on you, Whisper? Stop it, both of you. We made the decision. Like, how good is this amulet that we're... Well, okay, that's pretty good. That's really good. That's really freaking good. Wow. Who do I have select? Oh, I've got Kane selected right now. Lose a bit of health, but her resistances are much improved if I do that. Let's just do that. It's hers in lore anyway. Alright, so we missed one. Oh, really? We missed a treasure chest. There it is. Alright. Let me go get that treasure chest we missed. Completionist. Ho! At least it's not too far from a teleporter. 109 gold in there. Don't judge me, Tiger. It's 2018. I can identify as an attack helicopter if I want to. Alright, side quest. What? Oh. There was the one combination I didn't use the dispenser machine. Alright, let's punch that in. The scroll combination. Oh shoot! You're right, the year changed on me. No! Alright. Code is 2129. Lesser scroll. 3% water resist. Let's give it to Miss Negative Resistances everywhere. Alright, side quest, still not done. I mean, I did all this, didn't I? Troubles 0112. I just summoned a fight? Guys, I just summoned a fight. I put a quarter in a vending machine and it gave me a punch in the face. What the hell? Okay. I need one of my tanks. Get out of the CC. There we go. Summon the tiny robots. Go, tiny robots. Mind control that one.
Yeah. 2 more portals and 1 more tower. Summon the taunter. No robots. Summon a healing totem here to top everyone off since we got a team full of squishies now. Was there another portal? Yeah, there's another one. I missed one. Last portal. Mind control one of those guys so they all beat on each other. Electric cage 'em. Send some robots. Dude, this electric cage is pretty awesome at the right moments. Keeps everybody in an AoE. Oh, that was the wrong button. Teleported forward. Didn't want to go forward. I control that guy. Oh man. Summon the tanks. I just got an achievement called My Personal Army. Definitely need to see what the heck that was. Oh man. Whew. Alright. It's a lot of sci-fi. Yeah. We did kind of go through time a bit. Okay. So, once again, she's level 7, they're all level 10. Ranger did 25,000 direct damage, her bow did another 4k. The Rock did 12,000 on top of her 11. Druid did 14, and then another 14 with his pets, so he did 28. And she did 11, 15, like 5,500. No, sorry, 15.5k. Not 5,500, that would have been terrible. So she does a lot more damage than Kane already. But that part of that's because Kane's running around so much. Okay. Was there... I mean, I did all this, right? 2268, 9011. 2268. 9011 8832 8084 8084. Apologies, this item is out of stock. Okay. 0112 4444 0112 4444. Yep, that just brings up the rules. I remember that. 0409 9993 0409 9993. Yeah, we're seeing poofs, but no loots appearing because I think I'd already done those. 7703 and 4756. And 2129. That's it. I don't know why this quest is still here, unless there's another scroll somewhere on the level that I've missed. Okay. Alright, well, that's one of those things where I can look for that later. So this level we're 99% done. And I'm eagerly looking forward to finding another blueprint for leveling her up. So now let's go down and finally start level 6 of the tower. With our fragile no-tank squad. So once again, this is just a summary of everything we found on that level, so I'm not going to reread that, because we experienced it firsthand. As your party steps from the dark staircase, it is assaulted with a sweet, heavy air. Your champions stand bewildered, look at each other for any signs that the odor may be dangerous. Such a strange smell, I wonder what it is. It's so strong, I think it's going to make me sick. Do you think it might be poisonous? Leave it to a human to suspect danger and ill will when in the presence of something truly wondrous. He's like, waft the fumes. How far your people have distanced themselves from the natural world. Did you do 0666? No. That's not a recipe I had written down. Why? What is it? It's the smell of power, lowborn. God damn, Whisper is so savage. Pardon my insolence, Shadow Queen, but I thought your people did not breathe as other races do. Chip, you are slipping. Let me assist. Quite right, Frostling. Though I cannot smell the air as you do, I feel it circulate within my body. It is indeed refined and distilled power. Look. What is that? Perhaps our visitor knows what this place is. This is the main mana processing facility. At least I think it is. Everything is still so mixed up, holding her head. I get moments, flashes of memory, nothing more. Easy there, my lady. You've been through quite the ordeal. Give it time, it'll come. Thank you, son of Rogheim. This facility still operates, yet this is not possible. During my time, mana reserves were almost depleted. Now it looks as if this place is at the risk of overflowing. I should try... Okay, hold on. Tiger says try 0666. There. I've added that to my number notes. Where? Oh, there it is. Crystal storage and liquefaction. Please stand clear of all machinery when the alarm sounds. Blueprint! Oh. Allows you to combine dark gold with mana to make tier 3 equipment. I'm like, oh, that's all it is. Weapon schematics. Your champions have found the schematics for a weapon. Your party comes across a dusty stack of parchments filled with technical diagrams and schematics. After intense study, Rakem's eyes light up. It's a weapon! I'd bet my life on it! You have an analytical eye indeed, son of Rogheim. The weapon is a pistol, to be more precise. Think of it like an automatic crossbow that shoots very small arrows. We built them in mass quantities. They were the basic weapon of our soldiers and extremely effective against the enemy. According to Kayla, the core essence of the pistol relies on 3 key components. If your champions find them, she believes she and the dwarf can construct one of the weapons. She's already wielding 2 of them. The weapons are metal body, a long thin hollow metal cylinder, muzzle, a short narrow hollow metal cylinder that attaches to the body, trigger, a small apparatus just large enough to slip a single finger through.
And now you know how to make guns. Muckle Extreme too dangerous. Crystals. Did you do 1008? I did 0180. That was the triangle code. I don't know if I did 1008. Hold on a second, everyone. I see a maintenance panel. If it's working, it may explain what's going on here. This processing plant has been running continuously for a long time. This just isn't possible. It's built with failsafes to shut down automatically if there's no new mana nodes to process. And this doesn't make any sense either. The system is running beyond maximum efficiency. That's a good thing, milady, isn't it? Under normal circumstances, I would say yes, but here and now, I don't know. It doesn't add up. Let me try accessing the productivity logs. I have a clear memory of this place being drained almost completely. Only a minuscule quantity of mana remained. The Technomancers were so nervous about not having enough mana. Now the amount present here in the central storage area is so vast, it's literally off the scale of measure. The logs show no shipments of mana crystals for the last 1,000 years. It says the system is only refining mana present here at this level, distilling it down on a continuous cycle, far more than it was originally designed to do. Which also makes no sense, as that should reduce quantities present in the storage area, not increase them to an absurd level. I don't understand it, but something seems very, very wrong here. Is there nothing we can do about it, my lady? About it? He's Canadian now? We'll have to shut it down somehow. If we don't, it will eventually reach a critical mass, and... The Ancient turns to look at Kane and the others, finding their face full of bewilderment. It'll explode, with enough force to crack our Tara in half. You said we have to shut it down somehow, meaning you don't know how? Rakem, Boran, grab your hammers, time to smash. No! You mustn't do that! Randomly damaging the machinery will most assuredly cause it to explode. I was joking, Princess. Oh, making light of a very serious situation. Of course. Let's continue on, I need to examine more of this machinery. No, don't hit it with the hammer! Alright. Master Engineer gloves. Oh, those are nice. Are those, like, leather? They are. 3 speed, mana. Oh, I would give up this 15% skill cooldown. Alright. I think I'm okay with my current ones. Those are really nice, though. You! Harlots, it's you! A crack of lightning precedes the arrival of a familiar figure, one which brings a pleasant smile to Kane's face. Oh, Kane. Finally, we were starting to worry about you, friend. How have you been? Tower floats before the party, staring silently at each of your champions through motionless eyes. Observing her peculiar behavior from your throne, a sense of dread crawls up your spine. Tower? Is everything alright? No, Kane. Nothing is alright. When we last met, you were about to descend to the Magi's old training area, now wild and chaotic. I did not expect you to survive there. I tried to warn you, but you did not listen. Yeah, thanks for the warning. That place was a killing ground. The elementals must have gone crazy over the years. Yet we managed. You underestimated us, Avatar. So I did. Tell me, do you really believe you are so strong? Have you no fear, no reservations? All men fear. Courage is being able to continue on, despite it. As for our strength, we simply work as a team, combining our individual strengths to greater, more effective ends. Your manner and tone are so unusual, Avatar. Did we do something wrong? Have we offended you in some manner? Right and wrong. I remember the Magi who created me were also obsessed with these notions. Such human concepts. Is there any difference between the two? For all that I know, it is the duty I am bound to uphold to protect the tower and eliminate all threats. But we've already told ye, we do not mean ye, the tower, any harm. Even if I believed you speak the truth, what's to stop you from changing your minds? There are some risks I simply cannot take, and the only way I can know for certain is to find out what you're truly capable of. I do not like the sound of that. Shield Guard, Marksman, Druid, Rune Lord, Blade Master, Mystic, and Engineer of old. Masters of the 5 races of Artara, defend yourselves. The tower denies you further progress. I deny you further progress, and I shall no longer restrain myself. Wait! You don't have to do this! Without acknowledging the Shield Guard or his words, the Tower Avatar surrounds herself in sparks of blue energy and vanishes in the blink of an eye. Oh, gods. I don't have a tank. Okay, we've got some new enemies, guys. There's a lot of these I don't think we've seen before. Tin Head has a charge. Cannoneer has energy bullet barrage. Steam Mage has reflect and compress steam, which does damage per second to everything around him.
This guy has deconstruction aura. Anything within 6 meters, increased damage taken by 40%. Steam wizard. Reduce elemental resistance by 40%. Shoots a dart that slows champions, and greater magic reflect. Okay, let's not use any single target magic. Do I have any single target magic? I think I spec'd out of all that. We're not starting in cages this time, are we? Chip, are we starting in cages? Oof. Oh, yes, once again. Once again, my people with movement skills are on the same side. Is this a portals or just defeat the enemies? Let's do that right now. Whoa! She's about to die. Goodness. Unleash the robots. Oh. Energy cage. That's such a great skill. Sit there and let us fill you with holes. Please, okay, thanks. 5% of the way through this ambush. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Did you guys see that? The lightning rod's attack bounced that far. It went like across the freaking level. Damn! That's impressive. I didn't worry about upgrading an additional bounce to it because I was like, it's not that often that there's 4 enemies packed together, but apparently they don't have to be packed together. The little murder bots are still running around. Oh no, they're starting to die. Get them, murder bots! Wow, she did pretty good with the damage that time, especially with the 3-level negative. The pets did a lot. Oh, we got a gun. Kane throws down a piece of the broken clockwork constructs, his eyes tightening, welling up with anger. Take a good look, Avatar. Is this what you wanted to see? Have we shed enough blood to prove our measure? Do you not realize she's been testing us from the beginning, Shield Guard? Didn't you suspect she was behind the Guardians all along? I'm no fool, noble elf. I recognized her duty and knew she was oath-bound to test us, but to continually attack those who only offer friendship. To say this, I say only one thing. Send them, Avatar. Send the largest ones you can create and send them in numbers, for we 7 will undo them all.
And become the stronger and wiser for it, King's Champion.
Aye!
I've never seen him like this. He's lost all composure
over her. Calm down, Kay, please. We need to stay focused on my lord's task. She's jealous of a tower. Okay. Let's tap the quick save. We haven't done that in a little while. And ancient chest. Okay. Your champions stand before an iron statue sculpted in the guise of an old human male. The statue holds his palms open, revealing two large silver mushroom-like objects. As your party approaches, a crackling sound fills the air. Kane grabs his blade, thinking the tower avatar returns, but is instead met with small bolts of lightning erupting from the statue's hands. What do you want? Can you not see I'm busy? Busy? Doing what exactly? Wait a second, why does all this sound so familiar? The Lowborn is right. Haven't we met already? Are you not... Faradis, the overseer of electrical power in the tower. Gasp, how dare you? I am not that egotistical, outdated has-been. I am Farados, Refinery Overseer, version 6.4. Did I miss something? Didn't we just ask him if he was Faradis? Faradas, das, not deuce. Two completely different automatons. As for what I'm doing, quite simply trying to keep this entire tower from exploding. Fairly unimportant work, nothing that can't be interrupted by a bunch of traveling nitwits. I knew something was wrong here. The amount of mana here, without the presence of new crystal mana nodes, it's impossible. Impossible indeed, unless some alien interloper nitwits change the facility process to actually add mana instead of simply refining it. The Deva? Who else?
One cannot draw water from a stone, no matter how hard one tries.
Oh, good grief. Now I remember why the Magi kept their Frostling members to work among themselves. Yes, of course the system doesn't create mana from nothing. It pulls it from the central globe. Every so often, the concentrated mana globe releases minuscule amounts of energy. The new tampered with system sucks this 99.9% pure energy, splits it, combines it with diluted mana from an unknown outside source, then starts to refining it all over again as originally designed. A cumulative cycle that ends only when the tower is no more. Incredible! A system this efficient could solve all of our terrorist power problems. Are your ears not working? The system was designed for one purpose and one purpose alone, to destroy this tower. I've had to appropriate a dozen other systems to avoid disaster. I'm not ashamed to say I've reached my limit. It's only a matter of time now. Then we need to get to the bottom of this tower fast. There's no more time to waste here. Realizing the dire nature of the circumstances, your champions give no argument to Kane. They simply turn and follow the shield guard out of the chamber, but before they get far away, an angry voice grabs their attention one final time. The bottom of the tower? Impossible. There's only one way to descend any further into this tower, and that's through the mana globe itself. And the only way to breach its barrier at this point is to completely shut down the power to each sector.
These statues all seem a little off. Perhaps we'd be best exploring this level on our own?
Go on and try. I'm not as old and deaf as they sculpted me, you know. If you feel like shutting down the power, you know where to find me. Apologies, Faradis, for those hasty words. My companions are not familiar with the nature of the administrative statues. Can you tell us how to stop this system? Cannot figure it out on your own? Ah, what a disappointment. Here's what you need to do. There are 4 refinery parts, and each one requires a different method to shut its power source down. Tell me which part you'd like to shut down, and I'll explain how. Oh, Lord. Crystal storage and liquefaction. This is probably the quickest one for a group of gung-ho sword-wielding nitwits like you. It's simple. Those Deva is connected some infernal machine to my systems here. An energy barrier keeps it safe from everything I've thrown at it. And don't ask me what it is or how to take it down, I don't have a clue. But if you want to get to the 7th level of the tower, this blasted machine has to go. Vapor treatment. This one's a little trickier than crystal storage. Whatever the Deva have done, they've cut off the central processor and vapor treatment from my influence. The only choice now is to overload it and shut it down. The machine is powered by energy pylons. That's light reflectors to you laymen. Get the lights lined up correctly and take the central machine offline. Purification Center. Shouldn't be very difficult at all for anyone else but the likes of you. Three subsidiary machines have been corrupted by the Deva. Find the codes to access the emergency shutdown mode, and I can cut off the power to the sector from here. And Mana Distillery, last one. Mana Distillery will take the most effort. You must force the primary machine of the sector into an emergency stop. The only way to do this is by injecting energy with high concentrations of impurities. I have no idea what you can put inside. Perhaps your socks will do the trick. Then again, perhaps not. We do not want to trigger a catastrophic overload, do we? Find something useful yourself. This game is breaking the 4th wall with you, Muck? What do you mean? 2 stat. That is a lot of different stats. Whirlwind 2. Ah, you punk. You punk. Let's see. This gives an 11% skill power increase. Oh, but I lose 5 mastery. Okay. Can I click on? Oh, yep, here's some. Nice. Okay. Oh, there's some gold over there. Magic barrier. I can see the control panel from here. If we can reach it, I should be able to turn off all this machinery. We just need to disable this force field somehow. Move back. Let the Queen of Shadows try. We will see how long the magic of this barrier is against my power. A fruitless pursuit, Mystic. Can you not see the barrier is not magical? Of course I am aware of that, you witless elf. I know well the limits of my power. Do you know the limits of this technological marvel, Forest Mage? What can be gained from arguing amounts to nothing compared to open discussion. We must weigh our options, then decide the best course of action. No, for once I agree with Whisper. The time for subtlety is over. Laddie, the Avatar's betrayal hurts all of us, but you cannot let it cloud your judgment.
Now it's not the time for lectures, Master Smith. Do you know how to disable the barrier, Your Grace?
I'm sorry I don't, but... that's pretty bold of you to assume he meant you when he said Your Grace. I don't think this has anything to do with my memory. The energy of this field seems very unfamiliar to me. Any attempt to magically disrupt it, Scholar Whisper, may put you in great jeopardy. Your party once again erupts into argument. While the fate of Artara hangs in the balance, your champions bicker over risk versus reward and minutiae of the situation. Anger and frustration overtake you. How can they not see through their petty differences knowing full well what's at stake? Let Whisper blast it. Oh man. Damn it. 3 members of my party didn't like that. Something in the back of your mind warns that time is more precious than you realize. These petty arguments must end. You focus your will on the entire party at once. They all grow silent. After a moment, they quietly agree to let Whisper take the risk and attempt to dispel the barrier. Something's not right here. We agreed how to proceed. Is it not to your liking? Only a second ago, you were ready to exchange blows. Now, a heartbeat later, you're all in complete agreement. Reason surpassing an ancient? This is most curious, patron. I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. Wait, oh, so she's not affected when I do that. Whisper releases a burst of destructive magic against the force field. That's not what I thought she was going to do. I thought she was going to do her shadow phase through the thing again. Go try the machine again, please. Wait. And... I'm so torn on using those cheat codes you gave me, Tiger. Give me a minute. The barrier sparkles with concentrated bursts of red energy before disappearing with a loud sizzling sound. And you doubted the power of the Queen of Shadows. Nothing can stand against the forces I bring to bear. Magicum Supremus! Okay. So, I thought the party knew when I was nudging them all. +1 to mastery. Alright, hold on. What's over here before I continue down? Crystals. Alright. Someone gets an item upgrade. Wow, nothing she has is upgradable. Guess let's do the weapon. Alright. So... let's pop back here and go to level 5. Didn't you agree earlier you wouldn't make them wooden slaves? I did agree. I mean, that was scripted. Like, I didn't have a choice there. And honestly, all I'm trying to do is, because of this, I'm not a fan of this alignment system. Each person in your party pumps out an aura based on how many times they've won an argument. I'm not a big fan of that. So, like, because Rakim has lost so many arguments, the whole party is suffering from minus 3% elemental resistance. So, I'm just trying to do a balancing act with those things. It's a weird part of the game to me. Don't get me wrong. I love this game overall. But that's a weird feature. Alright. Tiger says try 0666. Wait. We're gonna save the game first. I don't know if he's about to kill me. Steam achievement unlocked. Number of the Beast. Sure, death. Why not? Just gonna unload everything. Oh my gosh, I was like, wow, this is pretty easy. Nope. And oh my gosh, guys, the electric cage cages my own minions. Ooh. Okay. Gotta be careful of that, apparently. Can't mind control death, I just tried. She had a mana already? Wait. Hero mana regen -2? Oh, poop. What's going on? Oh my god. How many of these are there? That super long range stun. My archer's hardly able to do any skills in this fight because of that mana regen debuff. Go little murder bots. Hack his ankles! Hack the ankles! Gosh. Now, there's either a trick to this I'm not getting, or you just have to fight an absurd amount of them. I'm not sure which. Honestly, I'm unhappy you saved right before. Screw you. Reminds me when I played D&D and a party member said I'm going to jump into the water and stab the shark, and I said, great idea, do it. And he said, wait a minute. Short story, my last dungeon master told me this tale of this other group he ran, and one of his team members looked into a well and made like a sight check or perception check, and at the bottom of the well, he saw something shiny. And it was like the well was full of water, and there was like a shiny gold medallion at the bottom of the well. And the guy's like, oh, I dive in to get it. And he's like, okay. But it wasn't water, it was full of like a gelatinous cube. And for anyone who doesn't know, it's like a big jello acid elemental. And so the guy just dove in and just like turned into a skeleton halfway down and died, and then his bones fell on the treasure. He just friggin' dove right into his death. I'm surprised that those three back there are just waiting their turn. Oh, I didn't realize our health. Oh, please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, how many? How many of these do I have to deal with? Oh gosh, the ranger having like no mana whatsoever is really hurting. What? Something just hit her for 253. What the hell? Dude, I can't use mind control on anything in this fight. The ranger has like never enough mana. I don't know how many of these waves there are, but this is insane. And the person I had that could make walls just died. It's... Frick you, man. I really feel like I am just wrecked. Apparently this fight didn't work at first. The debuffs didn't actually affect you, and his death skill didn't work. I don't know what his death skill does. Alright, let's try this. Oh. No. Oh, 25 more seconds until... No! Come on. Pro level kiting. I want to live. I'm just gonna let him kill me. I could run around and buy another 30 seconds, but it's freaking over. 41,000 damage done from the ranger, and that's with her being like out of mana the whole friggin' time. I hope you're happy, White Tiger. Alright, what was the other code you told me to try? 1008. Apologies, this item out of stock. I guess that is something I already got. So I don't know. I have to look it up. We can do that later though. Ah, that hurt. Dude, did you see their attack damage? It was like between 1 and 250 was like what they swing for. I'm pretty sure that's what it said when I moused over him. It's crazy. Crystals. Most welcome. So the crystals containing power nodes are transported here and the node is extracted. There don't appear to be many crystals. The machine must be processing the mana-infused air itself. Maybe we should follow this tube and see where it leads. As you suggest, but allow me to lead the way, Your Grace. Wait a moment. Whisper approaches the stack filled with now empty crystals and squeezes her smoke-like hand through the small space in between. After a moment of concentration, she pulls out one small crystal which is buzzing with energy. You have truly uncanny mind when it comes to magic. If we crack this crystal open, one of us will be able to absorb the magic in its raw form. Grabbing his hammer. I did that part in the accent by mistake. Grabbing his hammer. Let's get to it, lady. I'm afraid that will not be so easy. You better not try this, Rockhem, son of Rogheim. That crystal is harder than diamond. Your weapon can shatter easily. We would need to find a hammer of other suitable tool made from obsidian. I feel like obsidian is not harder than diamond. Obviously this is Fantasyland, but isn't diamond way harder than obsidian in real life, or am I crazy? You get an insane amount of gold and a unique item for killing death, I guess you're talking about? I didn't play Minecraft. I wonder if I had brought Cain, if I could have done the death fight, or if Cain would have just gotten absolutely murdered. Because if their death attack was void damage, which is the one thing he doesn't have resist to, he would have just gotten deleted in like 4 hits, and there was like 20 of them, so... I don't know how helpful he would have been. Playing Minecraft right now. There we go. Ajax Senpai, the Minecraft guru. I don't know what I'm talking about with Minecraft. I know there's creepers that are like kamikazes. And I know there's that like Slender Man guy that chases you around. Let's have you 4 move forward. Just realized I haven't used any of her abilities this time. I need to get to it. I wish there was a hotkey to select all people. Like, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can select individual, but I'm not finding a hotkey to select just everyone. Let me see, hotkeys. There's not that many to look at. No. Yeah, I don't see it. Select hero, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Doesn't look like there is one. Oh boy. We got S. Oh, she can't teleport because she's rooted. Oh my god, look at her hit points. This is getting bad. I'm gonna mind control the tower. See what happens. No, I'm trying to use the attack command. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was them not listening to my order 3 times in a row. I selected everyone, I'm like, shoot that guy, and they all ran forward. And then I just happened over and over and over, and then she got pounced and murdered. Hashtag not my fault. So much crap. I wonder if I should just restart the... Oh, and there comes another... Yeah, okay. I feel I've lost too much damage with the ranger being dead. Let's just restart this battle and try to not have her get popped if we can. I might need to get rid of mind control and get something else. It's limited usefulness. There's so many times where there's just nothing to MC, and it's just like a dead skill there. Like right now. Time life might have run out before we got in trouble, I'm not sure. The tongue tree. You damn tree. That time we got a good mind control. I just summoned the little guys way back there. Moments like this, though, I'm wondering if I should be using the kamikaze little guys. Move. Move, 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 move. You're not moving. Come on. Man. First fight in the game, other than death, where it's taken me more than one try. Okay. Let me reload, and I guess I need to get Kane back in here until I can get her level 10. This level disadvantage she has is getting pretty savage. How do I have to go to town to do this? Alright. At least the load time's fast. Alright. Let's freaking go. Let's try this again. It's funny that most of Kane's damage is just from him standing next to the person because of the double thorns auras. I don't remember there being a tower right there last time. I wonder if it moved, moved stuff around because of this different attempt. Energy cross? I wonder if that thing will expire on its own. So check it out. The tower that was here was down here. Alright, taunt all that stuff, because oh my gosh. Let's just charge over there into the enemy. Summon an energy bow. Summon this guy. God. Summon that. Mind control something random. Teleport here. She can't move, she must be rooted still. Heal. Dump some AoE damage on the stuff that's in my face. Healing totem. Making me think, boys. Yep, we needed Kane to punch through that huge wall of units. He was the ticket. And we should have a bit... There it is. I was gonna say, we should have a big nasty wave coming from that last portal here pretty soon. We haven't even touched them yet. Alright, let's do this. Cut these guys in half so that we can work on some of this. Alright, I'm really glad I did that, because just these two are wrecking my tank. And that stuff's not even involved yet. Control that thing that's coming at you right there. Love having the mind control just to get that loose mob out of here. Make sure he's close enough that the dogs are right there, that it's hitting all of them. Yeah, the other big options for her besides mind control was like Meteor and the Blizzard, or just drops like massive ice chunks on people. Wait, what? I just mind controlled you. Why are you just standing there? Well, the aura's affecting me, but I don't know why it's not fighting. Dude, go. Go! He's rooted. Oh my gosh. What rooted you way back there? Oh man. I sent Kane too far in there. He's in trouble. He's dead. Fudge. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh man, are we gonna lose again? This far? Dude, these waves are disgusting. There's so many overlapping auras. This is the hardest fight. There's been no fight in the game that I wasn't able to get on the second try until now. Okay. I will see if there's any other part of this level I can do before I come back here. really the answer is no, unless there's something way up there to the top right. And really, my biggest limiter right now is I haven't found the blueprint, which allows my other people to go from level 7 to level 10. That's my limiting factor at this moment. That's one of the things I would say I'm not a fan of in this game, is the leveling system. Oh, okay. Quick save. Let's see what these guys do. I guess I need to be more wary of those auras. I was down to the last portal, I thought I had it in the bag, and then charged my tank in, and he just got absolutely deleted because they had so many auras stacked up. It was shameful display, really. This one's not portals, this one's just survive, which definitely makes it different. Healing totem down. Oh my gosh. Punks. Why is that not... There we go. I was like, why is that not shooting? A bunch more coming from the left. Got a ToT totem on the right, an int on the left, and a mind control guy further left, and a tank to the north. Too many tanks on the dance floor. Too many tanks. Who's hitting us now? You can make really long walls now. Size matters. Oh my gosh, they're shredding the obelisk. No. Ah. Frick, no! I just teleported her. Oh my gosh. Yo, it's like this game just got real. Like the difficulty level went from like cakewalk to holy shit, look away for a second, you lost. I might need to change one of the druid skills to the resurrection skill. God, he's gonna die. Why are you not shooting? You need to be helping. Oh, that's gonna make it go around the wrong way. Might be able to finish this with the party as is. It's just really rough. I'll do a heal on the ants to keep it alive. Like, even the ants can't 1v1 these Steam Elite Conjurers right now. And unfortunately, the Ent's damage increases when you get Mastery, its hit points don't. So I'm not sure if he's going to scale to be any tougher than he is right now, so that's kind of a concern. And I've seen that in plenty of other games with pets, it is unfortunate. Oh, this guy's Thorn's Aura kills these things. Oh, we won. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was really rough. Okay, let me look at skills for a second, because this is the challenge level is increasing significantly. Ice Cloud is so nice. All right, let's unspend the Ice Cloud points and get Revival. Let's see, Revival after you res. Give them attack and movement speed, or give them armor and resistance? Probably armor and resistance, because they get up with 20% life and mana. Alright, and her... If we're gonna try replacing Mind Control... Let's see, Meteor cooldown 40, Blizzard cooldown 60. Does 15 chunks of 100, so around 1500 water damage. This does 500 fire, but then you can have it burn for another 600, so 1100 fire every 40. Much lower mana cost. Why can't I? Oh. Or make it just do a ton of void damage? Unspend Mind Control. So I could have it just do massive fire, massive void damage in a 2-meter radius, or have it do the burn for more damage, but over time. Or try the Blizzard out, but has a much longer cooldown. Let's try the Meteor with the burn and see how that goes. Alright, Suffocation, Sphere. Meteor. And I guess at that point we have some spare points to throw into Teleport. Alright, let's try that out. And are we still happy with her stuff?
Take a look at that Phantom Bow. 20 cooldown, 40 duration, 112 to 126. Plus 4 seconds to attack cooldown. Just really doesn't seem worth it. So if I do that, it's 40-second duration, 6-second cooldown. Yeah, I can't see a time where that's good. Cannot see it. It still does air damage. Oh no, it does physical. So I guess if they're immune to air, you could swap to that. Alright. Save game. That was a pretty challenging encounter. Got a teleport. Gold Purification Center. All red indicators require immediate supervised intervention. In case of emergency, sound the alarm and evacuate the premises. Do not approach the contamination injection system without proper authorization. Due to recent attempts of sabotage, Mana Guard constructs have been switched to aggressive mode. Oh, great. Someone's been sabotaging, so we told the robots to murder anyone who comes close, even if they're just selling Girl Scout cookies. Hey, I told you to pick up that gold. Listen to what I says. This reminds me of Nether Storm in World of Warcraft with all the mana pipes going everywhere. Fountain, save game. Let's see what you do. You make me reload the game. That's what you do. Freaking cursed fountain. 54 gold. Are we fighting this? Save game again, because I'm a paranoid son of a gun. Mana Guard. That's a Mana Guard? It's like a Earth Golem. 100% immune to all elements unless I can strip them down. Has Gravity Pull and Blood Rush. Does damage around it. Has Spell Reflect. Okay. Alright. Where? Oh, he's over to the left. Alright. Wait, what? Okay. Oh man, this is nasty. We are all taking Thorns damage right now. Alright, our first meteor. Okay, that was it. Oh my god, why is he at 118? Before the fight started, it said he had 100% to all resist. Now he's at 98? He's at 118, and I'm taking him down to 98. Hey, hurry, Tron. Making your rounds, sir. Oh my god, this guy. Can I box him in for a minute? Just take a break. It sure looks like I can. Take a breather. What was that? Oh, is that the trap? Yeah, bleeding. That was the trap. Okay, so we need to do taunt, strip his defenses, meteor, Earth Golem, water elemental, air bow. Well, new boss stage.
fantastic. That's what I did want. Whoa, let's have you all back up and... Oh, I can't taunt him. I can't use my skills. Why can't I use my skills? They're stunned if they're pulled into this. Dude, I cannot control anyone in the party right now. Let's try... Oh, I can't even make a wall right now. I was thinking this game was like Divinity, where after I res them, I could pick where they get placed, but no, they stand up exactly where they're standing, so now she's probably gonna die again. That was a 2-minute cooldown. This is really depressing. I don't think... I need her to strip this thing's defenses, so I can't do elemental damage anymore. Oh my god. There is no warning of that, and this guy just skates around. Restart. Also, again, his stats are completely different from what they were when I inspected him before the fight started. It said he had 100% to all resistances, now it says 118. So when I minus 20 him, he's at 98. Which is really pathetic. All back up to max range. So this is just like brief stints where I can do real damage when this spell comes up. I wasn't watching him. Why can't he heal? Because he doesn't have enough mana and res to heal. Do the combo. New boss stage. Now he's got the weird whirlwind thing. Pulls us in. He still CC'd, so I can't heal him. This is insane. So this guy's heal was on cooldown from the last one, and he was still in CC and could not heal himself until he was dead. This is absolutely nutty. If I can kite him for a little while, I'll be able to res the warrior again. At least the traps do true damage. More seconds. I can do the combo now, though. Alright. We need a break. You can wait your turn. We need a breather. You're insane. Alright, we got Kane back. Should you switch the bow summon to Fizz? If I had realized before the fight, sure. That probably would have been a good idea. But when I have Suffocation Sphere on it, the airbow can do damage. And... oh no, I forgot. Honestly, I forgot about that. Alright, let's do a healing totem right on him. Is he... he just walked away and pulled them out of the totem. That's a great time for brand new behavior, let me tell you what. Okay, God. This guy. Alright, just put him in timeout for a sec. Oh, the wall wasn't long enough. Three more seconds and I can do my little burst again. No. Okay, I thought that was his tornado thing, so that's why I freaked. There it is. Alright, if you're gonna stay still this time, let's put the healing totem down. No. No! Kane's in danger of dying a third time in one fight. God damn it! We won though, we won. Oh, 492 gold. And see, look, Kane actually, because of his thorns auras were doing damage just fine. He actually did more damage than a lot of them did. Because they're all mages. Moon walked away, he into the wind. I have seen that move. Regenerate 1.3% of mana each second. Oh, that's really nice.
You've unlocked a new set of challenges, military mechs. I don't want to fight more of those. Those are spooky. Let's see, 1.5 health, 0.3 mana. Where's the ring I just got that was really crazy? That's it. It doesn't have any armor on it. 5.3. Alright, what about the others? One might. There's immune to blind, 3 might, 3 life. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really, well, I mean, that guy was a poor choice. I was like, I'm not really impressed by Meteor, but that guy was a freaking immune to fire, so I guess that's probably a bad thing to base it off of. Also, I thought I had an enchant on someone for stripping magic resistances. Let me see your weapons. Where? There we go. Oh, that's not enchantable, and that's not enchantable. Great, and that's not. It needs to be a purple weapon to be enchanted. And I just added plus damage, and his is not enchantable. Great. I need to get more purple weapons in this party. Alright, get the gold. Looks like there's a dead end up there. Is there anything else there? Guess not. Enchant scroll. Alright. Green vapor. Contaminated material being ejected from the tower. This one is in the form of a green vapor which distorts the vision of everyone close by. Obsidian Found an obsidian hammer, guys. No! Oh, God. My freaking low damage warrior is one of the people caged. That's no bueno. This isn't as terrible as it was when the warrior would be one of the people not in the cage at the early part of the game, and then I had, like, no damage whatsoever. Because the warrior, although it's not great, it's like his damage is scaling with his defense, which is awesome. It's great when they do that. They being game makers. Like, there's this whole thing where it's like tanks aren't allowed to do damage in many games. I don't understand why. Like, in WoW, for example, for many years, tanks did garbage damage compared to DPS, and I think they did it because of, like, you know, PvP. Okay, fine. You know, if you've got someone in PvP that's a tank doing the same damage as someone's PvP that's a pure DPS, I get it, but all you have to do is just give the people that are not tanks, like, a lot more movement or something, you know? And then it'll work itself out. Make them easily kited or something. But it was... I don't remember which expansion it was, but when they started giving tanks things like Vengeance and some other things, and we were able to do real damage. Like, we were able to help kill the boss. And it was great. Oh. Let's summon the rock. Do a party field. I just realized I've not been summoning my bow enough in this fight. Doing
great. I've just got him on attack the nearest target, and he just keeps getting whatever comes out of this portal, just over and over and over. And some of this stuff is walking like across the freaking world to get over here. That 20-second long burning dot is pretty cool. It's also nice right now that when they come leaping in with their leap attack, it's landing on the totems and not anyone else. Got a nice setup here. Poison, bleeding, burning. More dots, more dots. Okay, stop dots. Oh my, that hurt. We're 79%. That portal might be done pumping creatures out at this point. Oh, I think our ranger just ran out of mana. Oh. Oh no. Oh my gosh, he barely dodged that! Leave me alone! Alright. You guys are getting out of hand. ToT. Who just... I think Whisper just spell reflected a meteor into her own face. I figured that that wouldn't spell reflect because it wasn't direct damage. I guess it is considered direct damage. Most of the other attacks where you just like bombard an area don't spell reflect, but I did meteor with her and she just immediately exploded. Wow, they did garbage damage. This stuff's just all really resistant to magic, I think. Like the airbow, her auto stacks to 19k. They're normally not 15k behind on auto attack damage. I think all this stuff's just super resistant. Airbows still did 12k, but I was summoning them all over the place, so. Alright. I was about to click on this. Your party comes across a beautiful small hammer made of ink-black substance, obsidian. Master Smith, now this hammer should be enough to break this mana crystal if you have the strength to do it. Oh, girl, taunt the man. Isn't Biggs better suited to this task? Aye, lassie, my hand is strong, but cannot compare with our friend Frohe here. Do I have to walk all the way back to the crystal, or do they just do it? Like, I was under the impression they picked it up. Lesser Scroll? 3% of water resist. Alright, let me look at the party for a second. Water. Alright, he's maxed. 10, 31, 28, 11. Who is 10? Maeve is 10. Alright, let's give it to Maeve. For a long time, I was just giving everything defensive to the tank, but he's about as solid as can be right now. Some of his resistances are even capped out. Well, not as solid as can be, but you know. You know. 3 large shapes in the distance cause your party to halt. Those are those, Xena Warrior Princess?
More machines, though they stand ridges as if carved in stone. Come, son of Rogheim, let's take a closer look. The rest of you stay back and be ready. I'll watch you back, milady. How valiant, Master Dwarf, and sincerely appreciated, but I think your expertise in the machine arts will prove more valuable than your martial training here. I'm afraid I can offer little. My people have lost the knowledge of such things. I've never met a dwarf who didn't have a natural talent for machinery. If your people truly have forgotten, don't worry. It's just a matter of time before you remember. Believe me, it's in your blood. Oh, the Rune Guard is just being modest. He knows very well his knowledge of machines and clockwork far outweighs the rest of ours combined. Go with her and make sure the things are turned off. I'll do my best. Don't take any risks, Your Grace. If the Avatar has anything to do with them, they will surely be hostile. What do you think, Rakem? We have seen them before, broken and in pieces, not put together whole. They are different than the machines we've fought so far. I see. Do you recognize the metal they're made of? Nay, my axe didn't leave a scratch. It must be incredibly hard. Some version of steel. By Valahos hammer, can it be a type of adamantine? You are familiar with that metal? Nay, not as familiar as I'd like, but how do you know it, milady? It was fairly common during my time. We used it for specialized machine parts and weapons. I knew it. The legends are true, and I know it's here somewhere in this tower. I can feel it in my bones. If this is it, maybe I'm afraid, son of Rogheim, this is not the metal you seek. Though it is certainly impressive, it is most likely an alloy of some exotic elements. Something I've never seen before. I don't think they originate from the tower. She places her hand gently against one. Do you feel that? A slight vibration. Did you just turn it on? Watch out, my lady! Is that it? Just their heads slowly turn, that's it? The largest machine slowly turns its head, looking first at Kayla, then at Rakem. As it stands studying them, your champions feel a strange pressure in their minds. It attacks! Kayla raises her mechanical arm, snatching the dwarf's axe mid-swing. Rakem's hands almost slip completely from his weapon. Thrown off balance by the sudden and surprisingly strong motion, the dwarf grunts and staggers to catch his balance. Wait, son of Rogheim, it's not attacking, I think. It is trying to communicate with us, some sort of telepathy. Telepathy? Bilbo's lost ring, what is that? Bilbo's lost ring. Telepathy, an art of communication with thoughts, not sound. Eric, whisper, is magic at work here? I sense nothing. Suddenly, the leading machine raises an arm and swipes in Kayla's direction. The young woman jumps back, narrowly avoiding its clamping metal claw. A ruse to lower our defenses! Kane rushes toward Kayla and Rakem with his blade held high above his head. To their side! I told you, milady, never doubt a dwarf when it comes to a fight. Okay. Stun wave, anti-armor beam, and force field. Okay. Alright. This will be the last fight of the night. This will be the finale. Or the embarrassing end. One of the two. You know what? I think it'd probably be easier if I just come over here and let everything come to the left so they're all on the same side of me. Last time I went over there to the middle and it was really rough. There's some bear traps over there across the map. Wow. Yeah, it's just not a lot of damage. I mean, it burns for a while, that's cool. Ooh! Ow, 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 ow. Oh man, that didn't even break the beam. Oh my god. Alright, you guys need to stop. God, this shit is doing so much damage.
It's better on smaller targets while they're all on fire. Concentration, we're 66%. Oh man, his health just dropped fast. Barely kept Kane alive on that one. Attack range apparently, except her. Okay. What do we get? Health regen, mana regen, movement, might. 3 might. Yeah, look, he did 8k damage that time. I feel like the way to build him properly as a tank is just no might at all. Just max armor and thorns for damage. These green wisps of energy have escaped when the machines were shattered. They feel somehow organic. Indeed, I could see their life spark. I believe they would be the true Deva, beings of pure energy. Creatures of energy with machine bodies. I've never heard about such creatures. When you told me about those portals to other worlds, I thought that surely you were mistaken. Tricked, somehow, as it is a physical impossibility to move from one world to another in the span of a single step. Now I see I was the one who was mistaken. These creatures were definitely not native to Artara. I'm sorry for not believing you. Kane takes it upon himself to chop and probe at the armor of one of the fallen enemies, bold and aggressive movements that show no regard for the fallen. Kay, what are you doing? It's already dead. Testing a theory. Our physical weapons are very ineffective against this metal. More like useless. All your bravado and martial skills? Ha! Now you are like a child with a stick. That's a fine thing to say to the leader of our party. Leader. Turned her heads in disgust. Turns her head. The Queen of Shadows is the only one fit to lead the 6. It is by my magic and my magic alone that we will reach the bottom of the tower. There's 7 of us? The weapons of steel will only prove less and less effective as we progress. Why, I'll show you less effective steel. Enough! Why are you all so quick to react with anger, Yaldorf? And why does the Shadow Queen provoke him so? Our task relies on our common cooperation, does it not? Kane moves between the two, pushing Rockhem's axe to a non-threatening position. Oh, he was raising his axe. The Boron is right. We gain nothing and risk everything by turning on ourselves. His name is Baron Boron. Wouldn't it be the Baron? Or just Boron is right? Then lead on, Shield Guard, if you're able. Aye, laddie, I think it's the tower getting to us. Okay, so everyone's an a-hole now. Save the game. And let's pause here for the night. So, tonight we finished floor, 5? And I've done a substantial amount of 6, if I've got the numbers right. Hang on. We can check right now. Yeah, we finished floor 5 and have done a substantial amount of 6, and we'll pick up here tomorrow. So, with that said, as always, thank you all for joining me. It's a pleasure having you here. It is what makes this fun. And if you are new to the stream, I do raid every night. I stream every night from at least 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time. Please consider following if you'd like to join us again in the future. Make it easy for you to tell when we're online. And at the end of every stream, we always raid somebody else. So if you're willing, stick around another 60 seconds. We'll all bomb into another channel just to put a smile on somebody's face. And if you like it, you can toss them a follow. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay. That's up to you. So let's see. Looks like I'm the only one streaming Tower of Time, so let's look at Divinity again. Is there anyone here I've not raided before that has a face cam? I'm drawn to face cams. I really am. Let's see. Here's somebody. Okay. So with that said, I hope y'all have a good night. I hope I get to see you tomorrow, and the raid will start in just a minute. Peace.